Hello there everybody, this is Graham, my son in the Collector 75, and welcome to a Transformers Carrobots review. I've actually done one of these for a very, very long time. I can't even remember if I've ever done one at all. I'm sure I did Black Convoy once. Long time ago. So I thought, why not? Let's go and do one of my favourite combiner groups of all time. This being the Combaticons in their Carrobots iteration as, I think it was Baldigus or Baldigus, something like that. I can't remember the exact name and the pronunciation. But it's this guy. Now, I've got this. Look at that. It says 15th anniversary of the Transformers. I got this so long ago. Oh my god, was it the year 2000 these come out? Love the Combaticons and I love this set. As soon as I saw they were doing a gift set of this guy, I had a friend who was always going to Japan, so he used to buy all them over and then sell them to everybody he knew back over here because he was in the army and stuff, and so he could get them that way, which is kind of cool. This is long before the internet and everything like that, so that's how I got nearly all of these, was thanks to him. And I loved it. I know I can't really fit this in the shot very well, but I loved it. On one side you had like a computer generated art, and then you had the toy art on that. I love how on this version you can actually combine all the guns and everything. I loved it. I really did love that. So anyway, now these are the toys. Now, you may recognise these toys. These have been knocked off to high heaven. You could get knockoffs of these colours and some variations on these colours and everything. But the good thing about these figures is they are actually blooming good. I love these guys. So let's start there. Now, they do hold the record, in fact, as the most recoloured combiner team of all time, I believe. Now, we're going to start here. This guy is, I cannot remember their Robots in Disguise names. I cannot remember their Carrobots names. So we're going to stick with the Generation 1 names because I cannot think of it. Now, I love this guy because he looks like a proper Chinese Jeep. Really good. I like it. And obviously this is in his Jeep mode. Now you can attach the cannon on the top there and everything. You can attach his little gun on the side. And the wheels roll, and he's pretty good. Now, these guys weren't Decepticons. These were anti-Autobots. Now, this goes up this way. As you can see, he's got a G2 Autobot logo there. These came out, remember, straight after Beast Wars. So we hadn't used the Autobot logo or even had Autobots or Decepticons or anything since Generation 1 or 2, if you can take that. So Carrobots decided to call them anti-Autobots and gave them their own faction label. If you don't know why it's not zooming in on that now. There we go. So there's their faction label, an upside down Generation 2 Autobot logo. And I love that because it's kind of like the old, you know, like when the devil had been in someone's house or something, it would always turn a cross upside down. Great. I love that. I love that. So yeah, so obviously they don't have Decepticon insignias. In their Robots in Disguise versions, these have been replaced with proper Decepticon insignias, and they are Decepticons. But for the Carrobots, anti-Autobots. Right, so that was him. Let me transform him quickly so you take the card. Everybody knows the transformation of these guys. Blue now. Fold that window down. Bring this back. Now, you've got to be careful because these are quite old now. These are getting on for nearly 15 to 18 years old themselves. So you've got to be careful about some of the plastic being a bit brittle. So I've got to be careful. Because I remember once on my G1 Vortex, I actually snapped the head off. And I have glued it, and he's not too bad since, but I've got to be very careful with it. But this is him in his robot mode. It's all right. You can put both guns in his hands. I do wish they could have done something like a little hole there. He's got a little tiny peg there. If you could have just put that on his arm, that would have been pretty cool, or just up there, whatever. But you can hold it, no problem. Just pop those in there like that. And you go, he's so happy as Larry down there. Right, so there's his little anti-Autobot logo there. I think I bought some of these from Repro Labels and put them on because they didn't always have them. Anyway, but there's little him over there, Swindle. And we're going to move straight on to Blast Off again. Obviously, that's not his name in Carrobots, but that's the name I'm sticking with here. He's a nice little white shell. I love it how on each break here we've got some weathering effect on the paintwork there. I really like that. You can put his little guns as usual on the back. You don't have to. And it's got his little anti-Autobot logo up the top there. I believe this is actually, oh no, that might be a Repro Label one. But there we go. All right, so you're going to take these guns off the side to transform him. There's his proper logo that he actually came with just on his wing there. Yeah, we're going to transform it out. It's very easy transformation. Stick those apart. You can do what you want with that. Bring those up and bring them outside with it creaking and sounding like it's going to snap, which is always good. Oh, rather not. But there we go. And we're going to bring him down like this, and he's got a nice little purple face. Now with these guns, you can stick them on his legs like so. If you can pick them up, that is. And you can pop them there. And then he does have a little gun, if I've got it over here. I'll tell you something, trying to get these out of the plastic tray, out of this gift set, was a complete and utter blooming nightmare, I tell you. But there we go. So there's him with his little gun. I'm going to pop him there. Going to come to my favourite next, which is Brawl. I've had a KO of this set, and I had a KO of this Brawl and broke it because it was that brittle. This feels kind of the same. It's funny how it feels like that, but it's great. I love this tank mode. One of my all favourite time Transformers, but I never had it when I was a child. I always find that a bit strange how I absolutely really do adore it, but I just never had it. Anyway, you can take this tank turret off the back, which is good. I love that tank turret. And now we're going to transform him. He's just ease that up, pull this out like so. Then you can flip the legs around and everything like so. Bring this old section down, bring the arms down, and then you can collapse this up a little bit if you want. Now he does have a little gun. Where is it? Here it is on the side. Now he doesn't really have any decent fists. You can see, I don't know how well it's going to come out. You can see that they did mould some sort of like hands in there. Kind of like the old GoBots really, but you're going to stick the gun in a little hole just on top there. If it wants to go in, let's try this one. There we go. So anyway, so there you go. Unfortunately, because of the size of his chest, his arms ain't really going past it, so you can't do nothing. It would have been good if you could have collapsed that down a little bit further. But he's got a good head sculpt. I like him, and he's painted really well. If it's going to zoom in on it, I don't know if it is or not. Since I want to zoom in on everybody in the background. Anyway, right, so there's Brawl. Then we're going to come to Vortex. I can't remember his name for this. He's great. He's got some more weathering under here. So he starts off blue, goes to white. Great. The rotors do turn. He's got his guns on the side and everything. This one will turn at the back here. And he's a great little Apache helicopter. Really good. Right, so transforming now. You don't have to take these guns off, but I'm going to. Let's pop them down there. Then we're going to rotate this around to the back. You can take this out now. I believe on the old G1 you couldn't, but I'm going to take it off for now. I'm going to take his little gun, throw that to one side. Then we're going to extend this. Now, for some reason, I put in the box some of those old little wire tie things around it. Now, over time, they have just deteriorated and crumbled. I've no idea why I've done that, though. Anyway, right, so you're going to rotate those around there. We're going to come his little legs, and then you can push this slightly back, giving him a much better stance. Then we're going to raise up these arms without breaking them. And then we're going to separate them here. And again, taking ever so much care as best I can because I've broken old toys before. And then you can rotate them around to the back. Bring these around. Rotate that one around to the back. I used to use this as a little weapon. Like a little saw weapon. I like that. Maybe that's where Movie Blackout got it from. Who knows? But there is Vortex in robot mode. Now, I don't know why I didn't put an anti-Autobot logo there. Maybe it wouldn't fit. Maybe because when you use this to combine it, it was going to scratch off or something. I can't remember. But he's pretty cool. Now, he can hold his gun. He's got a little hole just on this inside of this arm. You can put that there. And then with these, you can have them out this way as extra big guns. I used to like just having them up, like out the way for now. And you can stick them up there. That one's going to fall out of his hand. Fair enough. And then you can stick this back on his back, giving him his rotor blades. And there we go. He is in robot mode there. Let's get that gun back in his hand. Do you know what I was thinking the other day? Back when, oh, bloody hell, YouTube used to have, you were only allowed to do 10-minute videos. And I had to get all of these guys, including Onslaught, and combine them in 10 minutes in one of those old videos when I first started. I don't know how I did it. I waffle on way too long now. But there we go. There's him in robot mode. Right, we're going to come to Onslaught, or whatever his name is for this iteration. We're going to put them towards the back. Move that out of the way. He's going to go over there. Over there. Right, so he is a missile trailer. Why I never bought these when I was a kid? I bought the Stunticons. They were the only ones I had when I was a child. Why didn't I get the Combaticons? I have no idea. I think it's because they were in the cartoon more, the Stunticons. That's probably why. But he's a great missile trailer. Now, I do have quite most of the recolours of the Generation 1 version of this. In Robots in the Sky is coloured twice. As the Arctic camo and the Tiger Stripe camo versions. I've got both of those and they're great. I love it. Now, you can usually fit another toy in the back, like Brawl or Swindle, or even him, and you can pull them along as to his heart's content. I love it. I think it was really good. But that's about it for this mode, really. It doesn't get much more than that. When the wheels turn, he looks good at the front. And he's got nice big cannons on top. All right, so let's transform it now. We're going to pull them out. You can rotate these right away. On the KO that I had, you get to about there and then they wouldn't go no further. I had to split the legs. But on this one, because it's a decent one, you can. Anyway, right, so then you can sort of straighten these out. And then we're going to rotate, or sorry, just slide this gun back into position. And then we can split him here. Bring these down. And it's got a little tab just in there. You're going to bring the hands out. Like so. And then we can stand him up. And I'm just going to angle my camera up a bit more. That's better. There we go. And there we go. Right, so hold on. We're missing a bit. Where is it? Right. Now he comes with this little chest plate. Like so. Just pop that in there. You can put his arms down to the side if you want. And give him this giant orange gun. And there's Onslaught. Or whatever his name was for Carrobots. I really like this guy. I love this team. Pretty damn good. One of my favourite Generation 1 Combiner teams. Yeah, pretty good. I would love to get the Combiner Wars colours of this guy. But they're a bit expensive. And then you think, oh, do you know what? Can I be bothered to buy another version of it? I don't know. Anyway, right, let's combine these guys. Now we're going to take this off. He's got a great robot mode, by the way. I love the head sculpt and everything. He's got the usual articulation. And he does turn into a little battle platform, which I'm not going to show. It's just pretty obvious. You just put in an extra panel here in car mode, basically, and that's it. Split the legs, and that's it. Nothing doing too much. Right, so we'll take these off, bring these down. Now, you've got several different ways of transforming this. You can leave these down here, which I don't think works too well, if you want my opinion. You're going to put that down there. I think we've got to take this off. Have we got to take this off? I'm looking at the side of the box. I don't think so, actually. I think there is a version where you can take that off. You can actually now put the gun and the platform thing on there to get it out of the way. Or you can have these like that. But I can't remember which one works best. Anyway, right, so we're going to get this nice big plate. Now that's got a hook just under there, first of all. Right, you've got it on there, and then you can bring it up and stick it in there. That's it. No, it doesn't want to stay on there. Why doesn't it want to stay on there? So you put that on there, like so. Bring that up, stick it in. See, it's these bits. It pushes on these, and that don't work. So that's why you need them out, like so. Then that will fit in. So yes, so you have to keep it out, like so. And then we're going to put a head on now. We can put his nice Bruticus head on. I'll leave him like that. Then we'll do some of the other bits. Right, so then we're going to do Swindle here. Take these off. Throw them down like that. Collapse. And then collapse him again. And then get one of the foot plates. Probably this one. And then that will go into one of the holes just there. Again, because these were Scramble City combiners, you could mix and match. You can make him an arm if you want. But don't get me wrong, some people worked better as one limb or the other. Not always, but generally, most people worked better as one or the other. Now, I can't remember how I transformed this one. Now, I think we put his legs away. Like so. And then I think that's about it. And then we push that in. And then I use it with a gun at the front. I think that looks a lot better. Oh, he's going to have a great big logo there. We're going to push that in there. And there's his legs now. They're roughly the same height, aren't they? So then we can take our Bruticus and then making sure we don't snap anything as I push this in. Oh, that goes in nice and easy. Oh, so did he. And there we go. So we're starting off there and he's looking impressive already. We're going to push him over to the side. And we'll just push him into the background over there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and prop my camera up ever so slightly so we can see it. As you can see, I've reached the edge of my little thing there. It'd be nice if these little things had just been a bit bigger. That would have been kind of cool. And what I might do is might paint the wall behind it. I don't think my wife would like that, but I might do. Anyway, right, so then we're going to take these off. These are going to become an arm. So we're going to collapse all this up again. Fold that into there. I think the original G1, oh, that's why he's got a little paw as well. The original G1 used to have a little, that's it, so you tuck that in there and close it up. Doesn't work all the time. Right, so there we are, and then this is his little connector. Keep that closed, grab a hand, grab them both actually while I'm here. This will be his right hand. Providing you can hold it, they ain't going to keep flying out my hand. And then we're going to have one arm there. Then we're going to get Vortex here. Take his little gun out. Take these off. You can leave them on, it makes no massive difference. Fold them back out. Like so. Bring these up to the sides. And then lock them in. Close them back up. That's his little paw. And then we're going to put the other hand in one of these little holes just here. If they want to go in, they never seem to. It's on a funny sliding joint. Hello. There we go. That's it. Right, then we're going to come over here and we're going to connect him on there. And he goes nice and easy into there. And then blast off. We'll do the same. And there we go. And there is your combiner. Now then, how do we combine these guns? So I've got a picture of it here. We're going to take this one. This one goes in this little hole just here. Now you couldn't do this on the G1. You couldn't do it at all, really. So I'm going to take this one, and then this goes into the other hole. Like so. That gives him a triple barreled gun. You're going to put this one in this hand. Like so. And then we're going to take this, fold that out like that. Oh my God, there's certainly a lot of guns in here. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, this one, I think goes in the top there. As you can see, there's a little hole just there. That will fit straight into there, like that. We've got an orange one. We've got another orange little gun, or is that a red one? Must be a red one. That one's going to go onto the side just there, if you can get it on. Okay, right, so that one goes there, and then you must stick the other one on the other side over here, giving him a really big gun. And that will go happily into this one. Now, I think from the picture, he's got these attached as well. Where's the little hole in the centre? So you can give him that. And on that one, down here as well, if I can find the little tab. There he is, so that can go in there like that. He's also got these guns up here pointing downwards, giving him some more armaments. And then you can just pop this finally into his hand. And then he's got nice big guns. Love it. I love it. I really do love this guy. Definitely my favourite combiner. I think this guy, out of all the G1 combiners, probably works the best, if I'm honest. I think his proportions are really well. I think he's got a lot going for him. And he just looks really good. He just does. No matter what. And that's why I fell in love with this guy. Well, I think my first version of this guy was the classics that came in the gold boxes and everything. And I loved it. Right, yes, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, with a Carrobots Baldigus, whatever you want to call him, Bruticus. I shall see you all next time. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Sorry, it went on a bit longer than I thought it was going to. But sometimes you've got to be careful with these old figures. Yeah, and don't forget you can support my channel using the links below and everything like that. Right, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.